In this room, we have 24 startups out of 15,000 startups from 130 countries. We have around 60 entrepreneurs from over 300,000 university students that joined Hult Prize this year. What do you say to a bunch of crazy people like you who took on the challenge, the lonely challenge of starting a company, who took on the crazy challenge of trying to solve a problem older than you are? What do you say to someone who's crazy enough to think that they can change the world? I decided to tell you about something that you probably don't know. That this moment will change your lives forever.
We're here at the 2025 Hult Prize Accelerator at beautiful Ashridge House. We started the program year with 15,000 startups, and over 3 rounds of competition, we've come down to just 24 that were invited to our in-person accelerator. And of those, only 8 will be pitching for $1 million on the Global Finals stage. These entrepreneurs will spend the next month perfecting their solutions to the problems that they've identified aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
For every pineapple that we're producing, we generate 3 tons of pineapple waste.
The cattle industry is one of the worst greenhouse gas emitter in the world.
Reporting was a major issue when it comes to crimes.
There is many people still drinking water that is being contaminated with dangerous parasites.
Globally, over 350 million tons of plastic waste are produced every year.
We strongly believe that every child should have a voice.
Large industrial waste facilities are struggling to process thousands of tons of bioplastic-rich waste every year.
There's nearly 1 billion children growing up without access to STEAM education.
I think it's extremely valuable to be sharing one space with so many great ideas from different geographies to different industries.
All teams need to walk out of here with a business ready, investment readiness, so they can move forward and successfully deploy the technology, thus fostering the impact they're seeking for.
To keep it simple.
So there is pressure on them, of course. So we know that they're here to work, they're here to grind. So it's our job as experts to guide them on that journey.
This plus this equals this.
They all complement each other, and they, at the end of the day, hearing from all of them, it makes our business stronger.
You have access to leaders in their industries, sustainability experts, pitching experts, marketing experts, and combining all of that, it's very valuable.
You take all the feedback and then you decide what's best for your company. It might be wrong, but at least we're moving forward. They are very, very direct with their feedback. There's not much sugarcoating.
They took our business, threw it to the ground, and started stepping on it. I believe so.
Really into is like price, and they think it has the properties that they're searching for. You're wrong.
But it comes with the heart and the hug, which is good.
Yeah, it was everybody, and not only the whole staff, not only the mentors, but also the other teams. This community, the whole community, is giving you the tools and is giving you the pressure to always be improving.
What's so great about this community here with Hult Prize is that they create the conditions for creativity. They create conditions for problem solving and innovation, and they create the conditions for total community building.
It's people all around the globe, very talented people, very passionate people, and they come together with the energy of wanting to save the world in their own ways.
We are in this together, like let's see what we can build. Let's see where all of this can go.
And that has been so inspiring and kind of like pushing me to be like, okay, I need to work better, faster, and keep up.
The other teams have been a great source of motivation. Like, they are working really, really hard, and we felt like we needed to do that too, for sure.
Yeah. We basically work, eat, sleep, and work, eat. Like, it's every day is just work and sleep.
Super highs and super lows and like late nights.
One of the judges told us, it looks like you guys sleep with your suits on.
Our model was different, our pitch was different, so we had a completely different idea. It was on our first meeting that we realized that we had to change everything.
For some, it's all about how do I get from 96% to 100 and give them the best chance of winning. For others, it's re-examining their whole story
and their whole direction.
It really lit a fire under our bums to keep moving and keep progressing, and every day counts.
Everyone wants to make it to the top 8, and you can see them grinding it out, being awake till 2, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Pitch Thursdays are our weekly pit stop. They're all about progress and accountability. Our founders present to their peer and our accelerator community everything they achieved over the past couple of days and everything they're committing to achieve in the days after.
You see the panic in their eyes because you build your idea, you reinvent it, you make all the adjustments just before the pitch.
It's one thing to win in a classroom in your hometown. It's a totally another thing to win on a global scale in London at the Tate, in front of experts from around the world.
I can imagine that they're stressed. I can imagine that there is a lot to do, but they will do it.
These startups are a proof that social entrepreneurship is the future of business. They tried, they tested, they failed, they iterated, they failed again and again and again, but eventually they made it.
We had to be true to who we are as a team and as a project and as a company.
We can create an impact even larger than what we expected.
Yeah, we are doing something great, so we have to believe in what we are doing.
If you're not passionate enough to drive all the way through, then nothing's going to change.
Let's go.
Yes, we'll be ready.
Let's crush it. Hell yeah.
We're ready.